Greetings, my dear viewers. The Pyramid on air. So welcome to our analytical digital pit. In this video, we will talk in detail about the 59 episode of the Skibidi toilet series. I spent a lot of time getting all this interesting information. So get comfortable and let's dive into the details. In the very first shots, we see a sad cameraman who is apparently very weak in spirit and constantly sinks into depression in difficult situations. We already met him in the 57th episode in the same state. I don't know if any of us could endure such a test when the corpses of your friends with their heads torn off lie around you. Oh, take a closer look at the left by the trunk of the car. There is a secret agent we have known for a long time. I wonder why he is standing right here and not somewhere in a safe place on the roof of the building. I have a theory that he went downstairs to walk around and collect cameramen heads. Otherwise, why would he take such risks and walk on the ground where a fierce battle is taking place? According to the situation in the scene, we see that the pressure on the cameraman is very strong, and they are almost already on the same hair from death. Big cameramen are running away in horror from the advancing enemy. Only a few try to fight with their last strength against a merciless enemy. Next, we see the Skibidi toilet finish off the defenseless cameraman. This scene is very symbolic. It personifies itself as a key that transports us to the dimension of victory. POV cameraman jumps on top of the toilet bowl, emits the enemy into the far distance. Well, what do we have here? Let's look at two newspapers. I'm interested. I haven't seen them before. No, wait! This newspaper has a man on the cover. I have already seen the 57th series on the roof. Let's think together what kind of photo it is. Be sure to write to me in the comments. Cameraman thanks his brother for saving him, and at the same moment we see a horrific scene. Oh my God, just look! What is it? Crazy shit! One of the most powerful and largest Skibidi toilets in the history of the series is riding out on us. It's Rocket Laser Tank. And of course, you can immediately notice that this is an updated mutant from the 4th episode that broke into the restaurant. We just have to properly study this masterpiece of military technology. Let's get started. 4 missiles, similar to those that Rocket Bath had in episode 56. 2 super powerful laser guns, almost like a G-Man, but a little bit different type. 5 armored plates on the front of the toilet, additional armor-piercing bars on the sides. 2 sharp manipulators for stringing victims, almost the same as in episode 58 at the toilet with circular saws. Look closely at its tracks for movement. They can crush a lot of opponents. There is also a helmet with rivets and protecting the ears from sound. There is also a protective glass on the helmet. Most likely it is designed to protect against the rays of the TV. Rocket Laser Tank, powered by aviation. In this case, these are 2 combat helicopters, each of which is equipped with 2 rocket launchers, 1 big machine gun, and a medium machine gun on the side. By the way, look at the background. What's standing there? Some kind of monument in the background. To whom is he? Man? Be sure to write in the comments what you think about it. So, something terrible must happen, but in the sky, we see 2 powerful titans. They begin their holy liberation attack. They work as a team. The SPEAKERMAN Titan shoots down 2 helicopters at a distance and quickly rushes like lightning at the tank, and in an acrobatic jump rips off his helmet to hit his hearing. Then he shoots down his guns with his cannon, and these are 2 rocket launchers and a laser. Removing the protection of the Titan, SPEAKERMAN shoots the enemy in the mouth. All systems are damaged and rocket laser tank weapons are going down. But at that moment, aircraft flies up and shoots the Titan SPEAKERMAN right in the ass. Look at 8 rocket launchers. Horror imagines that all this could get in the ass of Titan. Brutalized by such impudence, the Titan turns on the full jetpack and rushes at the enemy. While the Titan SPEAKERMAN is fighting with the enemy, Titan Cameraman tore off a rocket launcher from the Skibidi tank and stuffed it into the tank mouth, and as a control holiday of power, a huge laser shoved down his throat right up to the tonsils. The Titan Cameraman takes revenge for his brothers very harshly. But he has both piety and mercy, so he decides to put the rocket laser tank out of its misery and kicks it hard in such a way that it explodes to hell. Oh, truly compassionate Titan Cameraman. Amen. Meanwhile, the SPEAKERMAN Titan finished off the Skibidi airplane by flushing it down the toilet, and lo and behold, ha ha ha, he's like an angel. No, like a surfer rushing through the waves of heaven on a deadly skateboard. Poor Rocket falls off, helplessly falling down. The SPEAKERMAN Titan jumps off his amusement and lands right next to his cameraman Titan brother. Titan Cameraman, in turn, congratulates and encourages his brother by giving a thumbs up. Look how handsome the Titan Speakerman is. What a combination of colors and guns. Super military grace. And then the surprised Titan Speakerman discovers that from every alley, from every small street, his brethren begin to emerge. The energy of resurrection and retribution permeates every fine line of this epic scene. We see that a huge number of speakers are moving towards their leader to greet him and salute him and thank him. Some of them still do not believe in this miracle and still continue to sit fearfully on the scaffolding of buildings. And some, without restraining their emotions, begin their festive flex dance. We see 2 more speakermen on the roof. By the way, look at what you probably don't guess, and I'll tell you now. This Easter egg refers to one of the most famous albums in the music industry. These are the 3 red speakers from the cover of Music for the Masses, the 6th studio album by the British band Depeche Mode, released on September 28, 1987. The record took the band to mainstream US success for the first time since Some Great Reward. If you watched carefully all the videos in 2, then you are sure to notice how 2 heroes in one of the videos are discussing the Depeche Mode group and their CDs.
You know, with every next album, they constantly progressed. Their early work was a little too cheesy for my taste, but after the departure of Vince Clarke, Martin Gore became the songwriter. Themes he wrote about were pivotal in changing their flashy pop sound into something more melancholic and dark.
Further, we see how all the streets are filled with speakers, and our sad cameraman from the first frames of the episode was filled with the energy of inspiration and got up with hope for a better future. A few more speakers could not stand the strong emotions and began to joyfully dance their victory dance. Note that all cameramen salute their leader with their gesture, and the speakermen go closer to their favorite Titan Speakerman to properly greet him. And by the way, pay attention to the huge columns of spiders. Probably many people remember that they were already shown to us in episode 25 called Speakermen Get an Advantage. So I want to tell you that the music used here is from the composition Depeche Mode, a pain that I'm used to. The link to it will be in the description. I strongly recommend that you listen to this song and study its lyrics. You will discover a lot of interesting and new things, and what you learned there, be sure to write in the comments. Next, we see our Titans in full awareness of unity and brotherhood. They give each other a courageous, victorious handshake with full pleasure, strengthens its races in a strong and strategically victorious combination. They look at their troops with approval and hope for a brighter future. And this is where episode 59 ends. Well, that's the end of the 18th season of the series. It was very intense and interesting. And may the force of the pyramid be with you. Good luck.